going to be doing something a little bit different. I don't generally do tutorials on YouTube for one main reason, and well, actually two reasons. The first one being that I find it extremely difficult to see once I take my glasses off, so it's very hard for me to get close enough to a mirror. But I'm going to attempt to show you this product from Becca, which is the One Perfecting brush. The other reason that I don't generally do makeup tutorials is because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just a very keen beauty blogger. So, you know, I may do things slightly different to other people, but what works for me may work for you, may not. But as I say, I'm not a beauty makeup artist. But I want to show you the Becca One Perfecting brush. Now, this is made of goat hair. It is the most soft, beautiful brush I've used. Now, the idea behind this particular brush is that you use it to do all of your face. So it will replace up to 10 different products. So things like sponges, your kabuki brush, your foundation brush, your powder brush, your blusher brush. So you can do all of that with this one brush. Now, I will tell you that when I first received this, I really didn't think that there was any way that this one brush would replace all of the other brushes that I have in my collection. But watch on and see how easy and quick it is to use the One Perfecting brush, and let's see what you think. So here we go. I've got the Becca One Perfecting brush, and I have my Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer Potion. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the back of my hand. We just grab the One Perfecting brush, just rub it like that, and we go sideways across the face. It feels super, super soft, and I just make sure I get it around my nose, put a little bit on my forehead, and as simple as that, I've got my primer on. Now I'm going to go for my, just realised I've got a bit of fluff, I'm going to go for my Makeup Forever Liquid Lift Foundation. Just give it a bit of a shake. Just put a couple of squirts on the back of my hand, and then just do the same thing with the brush. And sideways on the face. Don't go up and down that way, because otherwise what you'll do is you'll disturb the hairs on your face and it will look a bit odd. So just do a bit on my forehead, not that you actually see very much. Come straight down the nose, under the eyes, and also a bit down on the neck. Now, as quickly as that, I have my foundation on. It's so easy and feels fantastic when you're doing it. Now, we do all of the liquid products first. Now, I quite like to wear a liquid bronzer, but as you can imagine, you only need a little bit. And I've actually put far too much on there. I'll just take a bit of that off. I'm not a huge wearer of bronzers. Now just put a little bit on the side there. As you can see, it spreads really easily. And just sweep a little bit under the cheekbones there. Also put a bit up on your forehead. You're not going to see it on me, obviously. And a little bit down on the jawline. Okay, so for blush, I'm just using the Becca Beach Tint in Watermelon. Now, with this particular product, you only need a very small amount. And you just get the end of the brush, just dab a little bit there, as you can see, and just a little bit on the cheeks and rub upwards. Now, I can't see without my glasses, so I'm hoping that it's in the right spot. But it certainly, from what I can see, it seems to be going on quite nicely. I'll just put a tiny bit more. Now, if I wanted to, I could also use the beach tint on my lips, because it's a multi-use product. Let's put a little bit more on my cheeks. Now, I also like to use a liquid illuminator, and the one that I'm absolutely adoring, this one here is an Ellis one. I'm just having a look. It's called the Mineral Sheer Veil in Apricot. So with this one, we'll just use a tiny bit on the back of the hand again. I only need a small amount, probably like that. And you use the side of the brush again. Now with this, just put it at the top of the cheekbones. Put a little bit down the nose. And a little bit on the cupid's bow if you want to. Now I always like to put powder on, so I've finished with all of the liquid products, so now I'm going to just powder my face, and I'm using the Becca translucent powder. I adore this product. As you can see, I've already hit pan. So you just do the same thing, just basically put the brush in like that, tap it off, across the face like this, down the neck. Now this has been filmed with no editing at all, and as you can see, I've just done the whole of my base products, including my bronzer, my blush, my powder, my illuminator, and I'm all done. Now if I wanted to, I could always use powder products if I just wanted to put a little bit of extra bronzer. Quite often I use this one here, which is a Lauriol Bronzer. So if I wanted to and added a little bit of bronzer, I could just go like this and just add a little bit extra like that, and in the normal spots. Also, powder blush is a really good thing to put on if you just want a little bit more punch. But of course, the last thing to do is to put on some lipstick. And this is one of my favourites. This is the L'Oreal Shiny Grapefruit lipstick, which I've talked about a lot, and I'm good to go. So there's a demonstration on the Becca One Perfecting brush.